Hi everybody, my name's Henry. This is Greystone Carving Studio, and we're having a look at types of chisels. Last week we were looking at bull noses, and which make this kind of concave shape, which can be concave on a curve. And this week we're going to have a look at another chisel, some of which are bull-nosed, but they're gouges, and gouges are really useful tools. They fulfill the same or similar function to a bullnose, only in fact all these gouges are bullnosed. That not so. They're all bullnosed. This is a rather lovely French chisel I've had for quite a few years. Very nice to hold. It's got this lovely taper, and is this what I mean by bullnose? Is it's shaped like that, and then it's also shaped like that. And these are really useful for getting into kind of internal kind of curves, or if you've got a deep pocket somewhere that you're trying to kind of carve out nicely. And it doesn't. What's nice about this tool is it doesn't leave any corner tool marks. Flat chisels, kind of if you go in, you can kind of leave a little corner, a line with the corner of the chisel. And because this is both gouged and bullnosed, it tends not to. Now, it's the same as the other chisels. We use it like that. You fold our fingers round, thumb on top. And what I would say about this is that I spread my hands out a little bit, like this, so that I get this. And I'm rolling the chisel a little bit if I want to change the angle of it. So that's really useful with a flat chisel. But also, you can turn the chisel like that in your hand using your thumb and finger, and it's kind of almost. You use your little finger as a brace rather than you're not holding it with your little finger. Yeah. So there's that. And I'll just show you. So I'm going to carry on making this internal curve deeper. This. And this is where we move away from that kind of masonry technique where you kind of put a blow in and move it away, put a blow in and move it away. And this is chasing. This is a technique called chasing. And with this, I'm using the weight of it, and I'm trying, and the power's not coming from my wrist, it's coming from the weight of the dummy moving forward. So, like I keep on saying this, and I never find anybody who's done any handbell ringing, but it's like the kinetic energy when you ring a bell and you put it forward and the clapper goes forward, is the kinetic energy of it moving forward. You want the same kind of feel, only you just want the kinetic energy to hit the top of the chisel. So as you can see, you can get quite a nice internal curve, and this is a nice bit of stone. This Ancaster is a nice bit of material for that. So that's that really. I mean, the other chisels are pretty much the same. These are again mallet headed, so I would use them slightly differently. Let's use that. Yeah. But actually, for this particular job, this is the chisel to use. One thing about chisels is often at the beginning of a job, I will have about a dozen of the things. And then as time goes on, I find I use fewer and fewer chisels. So I might end up using one or two chisels. Certainly at the end of the job, I'll be using one chisel. It would be right for the material. The angle of the chisel will be right for the material. it'll be tungsten or fire sharp depending on the material, and it'll be the right size and width and whether it's a fishtail or not, and that's what I'll do. If that's it. If you have any queries or questions or something that I've missed, please ask a question in somewhere, and also there's links to classes on the website and stuff like that. And thank you for listening.